What's the best exercise to lower your blood sugar?
If you have diabetes, you've been told to exercise, but nobody tells you which one, when to do it, or what to do when you genuinely don't have the time, the gym, or the knees for a proper workout.
So let me answer it honestly with what the research actually says. And the good news is this: the single most effective thing you can do for your blood sugar is not a gym membership or a punishing routine. It's a short walk at the right time. Everything else builds on that. First, why does movement even work? Simple. When you eat, carbs turn into glucose in your blood, and your muscles are the biggest users of glucose in your body. Here's the key part: working muscles pull sugar out of your blood without needing much insulin to do it. So, movement gives your blood sugar somewhere to go immediately, using a door that doesn't depend on the insulin system that diabetes has made unreliable. That's the whole trick. Now, the hero of this video: a walk after your meals. If you remember one thing, remember this: a short walk after eating is the highest value blood sugar habit there is. Here's why it works so well: your blood sugar doesn't peak while you eat, it peaks a while after, usually 1 to 2 hours later. So if you're walking during that window, your muscles are soaking up the glucose exactly as it floods in, and the spike never climbs as high. Let me make it practical. Timing: start your walk about 30 minutes after eating. Duration: 10 to 30 minutes. Longer is better, but even 10 minutes does real work. Intensity: easy, relaxed, conversational pace. This is not a power walk. A gentle stroll is enough. And the single best one? A walk after dinner. It targets the meal that usually spikes the hardest and the one you're most likely to just sit down after. Now, the long game: building a little muscle. Walking handles the daily spikes. Strength training changes the machinery underneath. More muscle means more room to store glucose and better insulin sensitivity over time. So your body handles carbs better even on the days you don't exercise. And the research is clear: walking and strength work each help on their own, but together they give the best results. You don't need a gym. 2 or 3 times a week, bodyweight squats, wall push ups, resistance bands, standing up and sitting down from a chair. Regularity matters more than intensity. And now, the most freeing thing in this whole video for anyone who thinks, I just can't fit in a workout. You might not need one. In one striking study, people with type 2 diabetes who simply broke up their sitting, standing, and strolling lightly through the day got better blood sugar control than people who did one structured workout but sat the rest of the day. Breaking up the sitting beat the actual exercise. And the tools are ridiculously simple. Take a movement break every 30 minutes, just 3 to 5 minutes of standing or light walking. In studies, that alone cut post meal glucose by as much as a quarter to a third. Do activity snacks: a lap of the office, a few chair squats, a flight of stairs. Even fidgeting your legs during long sitting has been shown to help. So if you have a desk job or a bad monsoon week or trouble with long walks, this is your message. Frequent small movements through the day can rival one big workout. You may have seen the viral soleus push up, a seated calf movement claimed to crash your blood sugar while you sit. Honestly, it's half true. The soleus is a calf muscle that can keep burning glucose for hours, and early research found it can lower post meal sugar. But those numbers come from small studies, and it only works if you do it almost continuously, not one quick set. A nice bonus for long sitting, not a replacement for walking. So here's your realistic week in order of effort versus reward. Start with the after meal walk, especially after dinner, even 10 minutes. If you sit for work, add a movement break every half hour. 2 or 3 times a week, add some simple strength work. And through long sitting, keep those legs moving. You don't have to become an athlete, just less still more often. And one last habit that ties it all together, because exercise lowers your blood sugar, the best way to see what works for you is to measure it. Check your sugar before a meal and again an hour or two after, once when you sit and once when you walk. The difference is often striking, and seeing your own numbers move is what turns advice into a habit. If this was useful, subscribe. One honest diabetes explainer every week. No fear mongering. See you in the next one.